This decision is vital at this time. It's a big deal. This is big energy. This is a big deal right here, right now. So whoever is watching this did not come across you by accident. My channel is so small right now. There is something in here that you need to hear today when this comes across you. I don't care if it's 5 months after I release this video. My readings are timeless. It's time to make that decision. There's no more wibble wobble. There's no more earthquake. You're either in or you're out. What do you choose? It's time to choose, and it's time to be all the way in on whatever that choice is. And only you, my friend, can make that decision. Time for you to show up and show your authenticity to everyone else so that they can experience it, because you're going to help so many people. And I know you feel uncertain. We're clarifying the High Priestess in reverse, in the trust in yourself, and uncertain on the way that you should go. But you know what you need to do. And it's only you being scared of the success for whatever reason, or being scared of being vulnerable like this, being seen, being different. When you get out of the way of you and you go full force, because Cancers, I know we don't do anything half-assed. When you go full force and you really get out of here and start just applying what you know, turning this High Priestess, your intuition, your knowing that you're meant for more, and trusting and believing in it, into a translation of not just joy and happiness and ease and fun and all the great things, but prosperity. Prosperity like you have never seen. Prosperity that you have never, ever seen. This is, it's a new game. It's a new level. There's new stakes. You think the old is what's going to really pay you, and it's not. Not only that, it's killing your soul. Cancerians. Good morning, good day, and good evening, darlings. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Amanda Marissa. Cancers, I am here to do your reading for August. I missed y'all so much. Thank you to all my subscribers, thumbs upper, commenters, and donation peeps out there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're new here, darling, you, my friend, are in for a treat. Hang on to your seat and let's see what Spirit has in store for you. Let's get right into it. No more delays. Cancer, what messages do I have for you for August? If you're new here, all my readings are timeless. So whenever this comes across you is when it is for you. Cancers, what messages does Spirit, Source, God, Universe have for you? Let's tap in, tune in, and turn on, darling. Let's get into it. What do we need to know for Cancer, Spirit, please and thank you? Universe, Source, God, Spirits, Angels, Archangels, Guardian Angels, all those of the pure white light, and my ancestors, baby. What messages do we have for my Cancers? Woo! The Magician came out in reverse. Cancers, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. I feel like there's a collective here that is definitely feeling like things aren't manifesting the way that you want them to. You're not seeing the results that you thought you would. Things aren't necessarily going wrong. They're just not going in the direction that you hope, wish, and desire. And it's almost like you see that this is something that is outside of you when clearly it is all within. I feel for like the majority of the collective, the Cancers I'm speaking to are feeling a little bit off right now. Also, let me know how your birthday month was. How'd you celebrate? What'd you do? And comment where you're from, because I love reading all the global comments of where everyone is. It's just dope. It's fire. So comment where you're from. But yeah, this Magician is coming out in reverse, and I just feel like strongly you're not feeling as empowered as you can feel. That you know that you can feel. And really it's just this right here getting in the way of it. It's this mindset happening right now. Old behavior patterns, old thought patterns that are creeping in. And, you know, I'm just going to say this because I am a Cancerian. I can totally kind of relate to that. Well, not kind of, I can. But there's something to be said about being okay with feeling uncomfortable. I feel like a lot of Cancerians, nobody wants to be uncomfortable, let me say that. But particularly Cancerians, we're not a collective or a sign that really likes a whole lot of change, like our home, our environment, our work. And so we stay in things despite them maybe not that they're bad, but there are better options. There are things that feed our soul more. And anyways, I needed to say that to somebody because it feels uncomfortable making the decision that you're making right now. And it's because it doesn't feel, it's an illusion of not feeling secure, although there is security surrounding it. It's really got you kind of messed up. Like I said, it's this mind, kind of this mind fuck, for lack of a better word. Cancers. Are you kidding me? Oh man. Well, it's not just me. Not that I'm happy that other people are in this same situation, but we have the High Priestess that came out in reverse now. Okay. This, how do I want to say this? Cancers. Most people like things that are concrete, that are like, I do this, this, and this is my result, and it's guaranteed. You know, we like a guarantee. This is having faith in you. This is having faith in your intuition, your internal guidance system. This is having faith in source, everything that's surrounding you that you cannot see, touch, hear, or have proof of, technically. Although I feel like there's proof every day around us. So anyway, I'm not going to get into that. The point is that you are feeling off when it comes to your intuition, when it comes to your discernment, when it comes to knowing your power, when it comes to knowing your truth. With the Magician and the High Priestess, both here as a first and second card in reverse, that is a big deal. So the Cancerian collective that I'm speaking to is very specific right now, and you're feeling a little off. You're definitely in the wobble of life. I think there's times where you're able to see things from more of that High Priestess energy of, you know, I know this is who I am. I know this is the right thing to do. I follow my guidance system, my internal guidance system, not what was taught to me, not what was guaranteed. I'm following what makes me and my soul feel good. And I think there's moments of that, but it's very shaky. It's almost like an earthquake. Like there's moments where it's like, okay, I got this. I totally believe, I'm down. Let's do it. I'm the alchemist. I got this. And then there's other times where it's like shaky ground and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to fall through the crack. It's like this natural, almost kind of internal protection. Although and that's good that we have this, but it's not helping you. I need to listen to my own readings. That's all I know. Anyway, what else do Cancers need to know? Spirit, thank you so much so far for the information. Let me get some lip gloss. Cancers. So what do Cancers need to know, please and thank you, Spirit? We're going to take this one. Queen of Coin. A lot of this could have to do with finances, having to do with money, having to feel resourceful. Man, and it's like, do you keep doing what you know what works, even though it's not fulfilling or not what you really want to do? It doesn't spark your like purpose. It just is a means to end. It's just like living to live, and yeah, it supports you. But if you look at the snake in the picture, it's like surrounding her. Is it worth it? That's the question. Is that comfort worth it? Because if you do something different, oh my God, the goosebumps are big. If you do something different, Cancerians, I think you're going to surprise yourself and how much more stability you're going to have and happiness trying something that is unconventional, not as concrete, and more aligned with the direction of where you are. You know, it's hard to let go for me as a Cancerian. I'm sure it is for you guys as Cancerians. It's more challenging to let go. I want to hang on to almost everything. You know, it's just part of, I think, who I am. But there are some things that are better to let go of. I mean, you've outgrown things. You're not the same person who needed that stability in that particular job. You're not that. Your purpose isn't that anymore. You've changed, you've grown, you've excelled, and it's time to stand in your power. It is time to stand in your power, Cancerians. Can I just say, out of the 4 cards, we have 3 major arcana that are all in reverse. The Magician, the High Priestess, and now the Star. Cancers. And the Star is underneath the Magician in reverse. I just want you to see this. I guess one of the questions I want you to ask yourself is, have you given it a fair shot? Or have you let your comfortability take over and not allow you to fully go in the direction? Have you allowed yourself to be stuck in that comfort of the old and not really pressing forward in the new with giving it your all and really going after it and really believing? There's a sense here of a loss of hope, a dream that seems unattainable, but it's not. You can have it, you can create it, and you know this. I'm speaking to people who know this. It's just this mind right now. When I said a mind F before, I meant it. I think there are bouts of the Cancerian collective I'm speaking to right now that have bouts of sadness about where they're going, a sense of feeling lost. Because I think you do know that you've outgrown situations, places, jobs, whatever that is, and it's time to move forward. But I think the knowing what to expect is taken over what's truly going to make you happy. And it really is a sense of trusting and knowing that you got this and giving it your all, giving it a fair shot, not self-sabotaging prior. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords here. We have some conflict. The 5 of Swords is an interesting, or I'm sorry, the 5 of Wands is an interesting card because it's like they have wands, they're not swords fighting each other. And it's almost like everyone's testing out their skill set. Everyone's figuring out who they are and if they've got the moves, if they've done the work. And it's kind of like what I said before. I feel like this is such an internal situation. I don't feel like any of this is outside of you or has to do with anybody else. I feel like Cancers, this is absolutely a message for you as an individual human living this experience right now. And I feel like it's you going back and forth and, am I good enough? Can I do this? Is this the right thing? I don't know if I have enough skill set to do it. I don't know. Who am I to say that I can? There's a lot of doubt in this energy right here. Lots of doubt. Don't do that. You've got this. That's why your spiritual bestie is here. I'm here to tell you that you got this. And the fact that all these major arcana are showing up in your reading and they're in reverse just shows the power is within you and it can change in a second. You can flip that energy in a second. It's all in the mental. It makes me want to cry. It really does, because I don't know, something just really came over me. But wow, that was crazy. It makes me want to cry because you have everything that you need to move forward. You are the magician. You are the high priestess. You are the empress. You do have wish fulfillment. You can have everything you want and desire. But are you going to allow yourself to have it? Is the question. This is deep, Cancer. This is deep. Another major arcana in reverse. These cards are not in reverse. Let's see. Some of them are, but not all of them. They're not in reverse, okay? I want you to know that. Anyway, the Hierophant just came out in reverse. I'm going to put it up right so you can see the picture better. I love this deck. Anyway, I think the heaviness of the self-doubt, and I'm not calling you out and I'm not blaming you, Cancerians. I get it. There's a lot of things that have occurred in life. There's a lot of unprogramming to be done that has been done and more to be done. And in situations where we're in the wobble or the earthquake of deciding, should we do this, something that feels so uncomfortable, it is easy to go back to what you know. It is easy to go back to all of that framework. It is easy to say, you know, she can't do this, I can't do this. That just isn't meant for me. That's not feasible. I think the doubt in this reading is so heavy with the Hierophant coming out in reverse. The Hierophant is somebody who is... The Hierophant is somebody who is extremely wise. He's a teacher. He is a leader. And right now it's just showing that the Cancerian collective is not standing in their power. I said it already. I'm saying it again. Is not standing in their power. They are afraid to be the leader. They are afraid to be vulnerable. They're afraid, I just heard, to fail. They are afraid of the uncertainty. And maybe afraid's a strong word. Maybe afraid isn't the right word. But they're not liking this place that they're in of uncertainty. So, afraid, whatever you want to call it, okay? Because I heard someone said, well, it's not afraid. So maybe it's not afraid. But you know what I mean. You know the point I'm getting at. And the thing is you are so much bigger than that comfort. And it's time for you to see it and step into it. I mean, that's it. You have outgrown. And it's like, here's a good analogy. Oh, fuck. Okay, here's a good analogy. It's like when you're growing up and your shoe no longer fits. It's your favorite shoe. You love that shoe. It had lights on it. When you hit the ground. It was like, and they don't make the shoe anymore. There's no more going back and fitting your foot into that shoe because it's not who you are anymore. You've outgrown it. It's like when you have a child and they leave and go to school. Like I have a senior this year. Oh, and as proud as I am of him, it's really hard because I know that I have to let go. Anyway, there's this sense of that outgrowing. You have outgrown, and it's okay. And you can still honor all of the pieces of you who got you to where you are today. It was not. I already have a headache, so I'm definitely not trying to cry because that just makes my headaches worse. I'm not feeling that deck. Let's clarify the Magician in reverse. Why do you feel like you don't have the tools and the power within to do what you want to do? Death. Scorpionic energy, another major arcana. It just talked about letting things go. I mean, you really can't make it up. I really don't need cards. I do it for you. I do it for me, to be honest, because it just gives me validation on everything I say. But going back to the cards, it's time to fly, butterfly. Hold on. That cocoon is really comfortable. It's safe. And you're protected. But it's time to let it die and to move on. And this death has everything, like it's over except for that butterfly there, right? And then as I turn my head, I mean, I love butterflies, don't get me wrong, but I'm not like one of these butterfly persons. Like, I don't have a butterfly tattoo. I'm not like, I'm more of a bird person. I think butterflies are beautiful. And over here to my left, I'm going to grab it before we end the reading, if I remember. I purchased this butterfly, this glass butterfly of all these different species of butterflies that had passed. And they're all in this glass and they're absolutely beautiful. And it's time for you to show up and show your authenticity to everyone else so that they can experience it, because you're going to help so many people. And I know you feel uncertain. We're clarifying the High Priestess in reverse, in the trust in yourself, and uncertain on the way that you should go. But you know what you need to do. And it's only you being scared of the success for whatever reason, or being scared of being vulnerable like this, being seen, being different. When you get out of the way of you and you go full force, because Cancers, I know we don't do anything half-assed. When you go full force and you really get out of here and start just applying what you know, turning this High Priestess, your intuition, your knowing that you're meant for more, and trusting and believing in it, into a translation of not just joy and happiness and ease and fun and all the great things, but prosperity. Prosperity like you have never seen. Prosperity that you have never, ever seen. This is, it's a new game. It's a new level. There's new stakes. You think the old is what's going to really pay you, and it's not. Not only that, it's killing your soul. Clarify this Queen of Coins. Remember I talked about the snake in this Queen of Coins energy here? Is it really worth it? You're making a decision now. And this decision is vital at this time. It's a big deal. This is big energy. This is a big deal right here, right now. So whoever is watching this did not come across you by accident. My channel is so small right now. There is something in here that you need to hear today when this comes across you. I don't care if it's 5 months after I release this video. My readings are timeless. It's time to make that decision. There's no more wibble wobble. There's no more earthquake. You're either in or you're out. What do you choose? It's time to choose, and it's time to be all the way in on whatever that choice is. And only you, my friend, can make that decision. Nobody else outside of you. It's way too many cards. Oh my gosh. The cards that flipped over, though, were the Lovers. I'm putting them all back. The Three of Cups, Celebration, the Three of Pentacles, and that was it. But that was too many. So let's get one. Let's clarify the Star in reverse. What is the Star in reverse about for my Cancerians? Gotta love it. When you put, I know, like, the Three of Pentacles again at the bottom of the deck. I love when you put cards back and they just come back out. It's like, no, man, that was meant to come out, okay? So, although there's a sense of feeling hopeless at this period of time, of like your wishes can't manifest in any other way other than doing the same old, whatever that is for you. And that could be a lot of different things. This is a lot of people I'm speaking to. But whatever that wish fulfillment is that you're not feeling like it's attainable right now, you're about to be one happy Cancer. Let me just tell you, it's about to change drastically. This is a huge moment of your life of when you go all the way in and you actually see the results. Excuse me. And you see what happens when you make a choice that is so much more in alignment with who you are. Anyways, get ready to have some fun with some close friends at the success that you accomplish when you go all the way in and make this decision. Because it's going to be so much more than what you ever dreamed of or wished for. It's so much bigger than that dream and wish. So much larger than that. That's what I'm saying. This energy is so huge. Wow. It's deep, bro. It's deep. And there is going to be some kind of offer, some opportunity coming. So, something is going to come by your way as you're analyzing. Do I have what it takes to do it? I don't think so. There's other people who are better. There's other people that are more successful, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, once you put yourself out there and once you step into that, there's so many opportunities that are going to come at you out of the blue that are going to surprise and delight you. And one of those is this Page of Cups, okay? There's a message. There's a message coming our way. I'm like dying of thirst. Okay. And it's all surprise with a heart envelope. Clarify this Hierophant in reverse. Holy moly for holy. Cancers, let me hold your hand while I say this to you. Give it to me. I have no nails on. It's okay. Baby, everything you wished and desired. There is so much fulfillment on the other side of that earthquake, on the other side of that wobble. And when you just go with it and flow with it and go with what's most aligned, that may not feel the most comfortable, your mind is going to be blown. I told you this is bigger than you could ever imagine. Two tens, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, happy family, happy life. I also feel like some Cancerians that are single are definitely going to be in this meeting new people, obviously, because you actually are out and exposed, so people see you. So you're meeting new people, but I do feel like you're going to be having this whole new life. I also feel like some of you are going to be expanding who have significant others already, your family, and just feeling more at peace emotionally, financially. It's like you have it all. The world is in your hand, and it's palpable, and you can feel it, and you can see it, and it's the truth. Because what that comfortableness is that you're feeling right now and thinking that's what I need to do and that's where I need to be, that isn't the truth. Just because you see it doesn't make it true. A good friend of mine had a whole conversation about what seeing is not always believing. Anyways, I'm not going to get deep into that. I am going to get a different deck because I want to see if there's any other messages for you. What a beautiful reading, and thank you for allowing me in your energy, Cancers. I'm truly honored. So, whew. Good thing you're my last reading because I don't think I could do any more right now. We have the Queen of Cups that just came out. Came out in reverse. That's you. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. It's time to be seen, baby, because you are the Emperor and the Empress. You are Mother Gaia. You are tuned in, tapped in, turned on to everything around you. Stop cutting yourself off from that. Stop unplugging yourself. Start tapping in. Start allowing. Start giving and receiving. You are a gift. A precious, precious gift. Let's get an overall oracle card, okay? All right, let's read out the book. Card number 2. Movement, choices, and decisions. Well, if I couldn't have picked a better card myself. This card indicates a time of movement. Significant changes and choices must be made. Can't make it up. With hard work, great effort, and determination, you have the ability to juggle all the demands that are in front of you. Whether they concern money, business decisions, or other projects, it's important to stay flexible and focused. You don't have to do it alone. I said that in the beginning, you're not even alone. Reach out for the best advice and assistance. Have a reading with me. In addition, a financial union or partnership may present itself to you. Get out of here. The more time you take to make these vital decisions and choices, the longer it will be before you can move forward towards your goals in this physical material world. The changes that are emerging are not some random acts or coincidences. They are all a part of a positive and larger scheme. Notice the connections with everything, and this will enable you to avoid future problems or conflicts. I said this in the Scorpio reading. I'm going to say it again. I think I say it in every reading. But it blows my mind how I do this whole reading for 25, 30 minutes. And there's one card that sums up everything I just said at the very end. And it just goes to show you, Cancer, that this message was deep. It was real. It was true. And I hope you receive it and claim it. And know that I'm sending so much love your way. And I'm in your corner. And if you need a reading or any other guidance, definitely reach out to me. My link is in the bio. Until next time, though, I'm sending you all my love light sprinkles. Have the most fabulous day.